And I just realized I'm wearing the exact same outfit that I was wearing when I filmed my last video. But I swear it's a different day. It's a different week. God, my weeks and days are blending together. Anyway, hello starlets, I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet. Welcome to my channel. We're proving that being healthy can be glamorous. If you want to join my starlet squad, be sure you hit that subscribe button. I want to start out by thanking everyone who voted for me in the Oxygen Challenge contest. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link the last video to this one. When this video goes up, the voting will be over, and I don't know as of filming this video if I made the next round or anything, so I will keep you guys updated about how that goes. But I want to thank you guys so much. I had such an amazing outpouring of support on all my social media channels when I shared my story and I shared my Oxygen Challenge transformation. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about and this is the first time tuning in, I did a fitness and health challenge with Oxygen magazine. I actually documented it on my channel, so I have a whole bunch of videos documenting my experience. And then I submitted my transformation, and then people vote on the transformations, and there's like a few different rounds, and the winner gets to be on the cover of Oxygen magazine, which would be an amazing dream for me. But to be honest, what I've learned from this challenge and the experiences and just everything that's happened in the last 12 weeks, I think was the challenge, it has totally been worth it. So I mean, I know everyone says it's an honor just to be nominated, but honestly, I'm so grateful that I did the challenge. You know, I'd love to win, but if I don't, life goes on. And I want to take a lot of things that I learned from the challenge, the good and the bad, and I want to move forward. So I want to thank you for just the amazing support, because I mentioned it in my last video that I've actually never owned a bikini before. I bought one for the challenge, and I posted pictures of myself in a bikini on social media, which honestly gave me many small heart attacks. But the kind words and the support that I got from everybody, just it's more than I could have ever asked for. So I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So now the challenge is over, I wanted to give you guys a few updates as to what my plans are for my channel and for, you know, just my journey in general. So I'm going to start with my channel. When I actually started Everyday Starlet, I started my blog first, and then I started my YouTube channel within the first year. And my initial thought with doing it was that it was going to be a lifestyle blog. I had recipes, I had beauty, I had fashion, I was trying to do everything. And it got really overwhelming as it started to grow, and I felt like I needed to focus on one thing and just have like a niche. I feel like the niche thing was just a really big deal at the time. So it was a little scary to pick something to focus on, but I chose beauty and makeup because A, it was something I always have been and always will be extremely passionate about. I do think that it is so important for people's self-esteem to take the time to take care of their appearance, and I still believe that wholeheartedly. And beauty was also the thing that I have the most experience with. I have a background in cosmetology and just a lifelong experience of studying beauty and makeup and trying out products and stuff. It was scary to choose that as a focus for my channel because at the time, my beauty posts were not my most popular posts. My recipes and my fashion posts were actually much more popular. So it was scary to decide to focus on beauty, but I just felt in my heart that that was the right thing to do. And this channel has grown so much as a result of that. And I can't tell you, if you are subscribed, I 1000% appreciate you subscribing to this channel. However, I would say recently I've been feeling, as much as I still love beauty and makeup, I've been feeling a little bit less passionate about trying out new things. I had some series on my blog where I was testing out makeup collection videos, which you seem to love and were really popular, but I've done a lot of those and I've spent a lot of money on products, trying them out, testing them out, and I was more than happy to do that for you, and I truly appreciate you watching the video and, you know, supporting, commenting, liking. I appreciate all of that. But I do kind of feel like after doing all that testing and spending so much time testing and spending so much money on beauty products, and I feel like I've kind of settled into knowing what I like, and I haven't really been super motivated to try out new things. With skincare, there's really only so much I can try out with skincare at a time. With makeup, I'm not really all that experimental right now with different looks. I'm kind of like settling into, you know, a look. I do similar things every day. I do still love it, but the last few reviews that I did, I just felt like my heart wasn't into it, and actually a couple I didn't even edit because I just felt like, I don't know, I don't want to spend my time editing something and sharing with you guys if I'm not 100% in it, like if my heart's not in it, because I just don't think that's fair to you. So I'm not saying that I'm not going to produce any more beauty content. I'm certainly not saying that, and I still wear makeup. I love beauty products. I just am feeling like making beauty review videos is just not really where my heart is right now. I don't want to produce content for you that's just like thrown together. So what I have really been passionate about lately, and you may be able to tell if you've been following my channel, is health and fitness. And doing the Oxygen Challenge has really, I mean, I've always kind of dabbled in, you know, healthy eating and working out, but I've got this renewed passion for it. I really want to document my journey for you, and I'm certainly not the fittest person in the world. I'm certainly not the most knowledgeable person about health and fitness in the world, but I do feel like, I mean, I do know a lot. I have been struggling with my weight since I was little, and I've been on diets since I was like 8 years old, and I know something about it. I mean, I've taken nutrition classes, and I've studied exercise science in different areas and stuff. I'm not an expert, I'm not a personal trainer, but I do have a lifelong passion for it, and I am somewhat self-taught about a lot of things, and I have been doing a lot of research, and fitness YouTubers and, you know, fitness content creators are the people that I'm really interested in watching and the people that I'm really interested in following right now. I mean, I'm just a regular girl. I'm not perfect. I'm certainly not, I mean, I've always struggled with my weight and body image, and I feel like there is value in putting my story and putting my journey out there on the internet so that hopefully it will inspire other people who, you know, maybe feel like when they watch, you know, these like personal trainers or these, you know, fitness competitors, maybe you feel like, oh my god, I could never get there. I could never get to that point. You can't relate to them. Whereas like I'm someone who has never really been comfortable with my body, has never up until this past week ever shared a bikini photo online before. I'm still breaking out in sweats over that one. I just feel like, you know, as I'm learning and as I'm experiencing this journey, I am passionate about it, and I want to create content that maybe will help you and inspire you to go on your fitness journey and maybe help you decide to make healthier choices in your life. And it's just, that's the direction that I really feel like I want to go with my channel. So I'm not totally abandoning the beauty aspect. It'll still be there, and I'm still more than happy to create, you know, throw in some beauty content here and there and answer any beauty questions you have. I am still 100% dedicated to that. I'm just not going to be producing as much beauty content. It's scary because I know that my fitness videos are not necessarily my highest viewed. Some of you may decide that you don't want videos like that because that's not why you subscribed, and I totally understand that, you know, and I'm still me. If you're here on this channel because you like me and you like my personality, I'm still gonna be me. So it's not like I'm gonna all of a sudden become someone else. So I just want to put that out there and let you guys know that that's what's going on. I also want to confess to you, I was doing really well with uploading 3 videos a week for a while, and I'm so proud of myself, and then I really hit a wall, and so I've been really sporadic the last few weeks, and I apologize for that. But I've had some things that have happened sort of in my personal life between, you know, doing the challenge, you know, family commitments and things, and I also have a lot of other projects that aren't necessarily here on YouTube that are related to what I'm doing, but they're not like strictly making videos. I'm actually gonna have to cut back a little bit on my video schedule. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do for content as far as like an upload schedule as of right now. I'm gonna try to get at least 1 to 2 videos up, but I do feel like if I do fewer videos, I'm hoping I can give you better quality videos and they won't be just thrown together, is what I'm hoping. So I just wanna let you guys know and be totally upfront with you that I'm still here, I'm still creating content, I'm still totally dedicated to this channel. I wanna maybe do fewer videos to try to give you better videos. So if you're still with me at this point, I want to give you a little bit of a fitness update now that the Oxygen Challenge is over and what I have started doing and what I'm going to be continuing to do. One thing I learned, and I have a review of the Oxygen Challenge and what I thought of it and who it would be good for and things like that, so I'll link that video to this one. I kind of feel like with the Oxygen Challenge, we spent like the first half sort of building muscle and then the second half was shedding fat, and in a 12-week program, there really wasn't enough time to fully do either one. So what I want to do is I want to actually do both of those things in phases. I've kind of done some research and I've kind of mapped things out, and I'm going to adjust as I go. But I'm going to basically go into a bulking phase, as they call it, and try to build some muscle for the next few months and then see where I am and reassess. So that is my goal going forward. I kind of have like a 3-phase plan, but I am going to adjust as I go. So I'm going to be starting out now. I'm just starting to get into doing a bulking phase. If you don't know what that means, basically I'm just trying to put on muscle. And what I want to do is what's called a lean bulk. And if you're not familiar with that, because I really wasn't familiar with it when I started, there's like a lean bulk, and I think they call it a dirty bulk. A dirty bulk is the way I understand it, and I feel like I've seen different definitions of some of these things online, but I want to explain it to you the way I understand it, is that on a dirty bulk, you basically just, you eat all the foods. Like, you just consume all the foods. You don't care where your calories are coming from. You just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat to give your body everything that it needs to just get bigger. And you get bigger overall, you gain muscle, and you most likely gain body fat, unless you're a freak of nature who just doesn't gain weight at all. But the idea is to just consume more calories, because your body needs more calories, more macronutrients in order to build muscle. What a lean bulk is you are still consuming more calories, more macronutrients, but you are doing it making healthier choices and choosing foods that are cleaner, so to speak, so that you can still add muscle, but you hopefully minimize the amount of body fat that you put on. I do generally gain muscle relatively easily. I do know as I've gotten older, it's gotten a little bit more difficult to put on muscle, but my body puts on weight very easily. Like, I look at food and my body gets bigger. I swear to God. People, I know people say it as a joke, but I could look at a pizza and I gain 5 pounds. Like, I don't know if it's just inhaling the smell or something, but I'll gain the weight. Like, I'll literally get bloated just being near it. It's not fun, people. Just saying. So my goal is to basically go into a lean bulk. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about diet first. My plan for that is I'm going into a reverse diet. I had cut my calories quite low doing the Oxygen Challenge at the very end. Even a little bit lower than I think I was supposed to, because my body just was not getting into a fat burning state. It was hanging on. So I went quite low, and I don't want to all of a sudden jump into eating a bunch of extra calories and then just having everything just come right back on. I'm proud of the weight that I've lost so far, and I want to try not to gain too much more weight, but I want to make sure I'm eating enough in order to put on more muscle. What I'm going to do is reverse diet, which is basically I'm slowly adding more calories back into my diet, gradually week by week. I do think this week this was like my first week since my ending the challenge, so I wasn't planning on adding in as many as I think I have, so I'm a little nervous to get on the scale this week and see where I am. But I'm gonna kind of slowly add some more calories back in, so my body just all of a sudden doesn't realize like, hey, I'm getting more food, and like just hang on to everything. So that's my plan. I will do some videos because I'm still kind of adjusting to what I'm gonna eat, what my kind of regular diet plan is gonna be, but I will do some like what I eat in a day videos and things like that. I had a really positive response from my like week of low carb dinners video, so I might, you know, do more things like that. Let me know what you want to see. Leave it in the comment section below. I'm also adding in a few fitness supplements and things. I'm doing them gradually. I will do a whole video about those though. I feel like this video is already gonna be really long and I don't want to get into all that. I'm adding some like BCAAs. I haven't started creatine yet, but I'm gonna try that. As far as my workouts go, I'm actually doing, my trainer for the Oxygen Challenge was Jamie Eason, and I mean, she was just wonderful, and you know, she did a lot of like Facebook Live videos with us, and she was just an amazing trainer who was just like really dedicated to our success. She has a free program that's called From Flat to All That, and I will actually link below. It's totally free. You can check it out. I just started that this week, and we're kind of like the first 2 weeks is kind of more like a circuit kind of thing, which I'm not as in love with, but it's kind of designed to, she says it'll build the best butt you're ever gonna get. And I need to build a butt because I didn't start out with too much to begin with. So I'm doing that as kind of like my main workout routine, and it's a 12-week workout routine, so I'm gonna do that for 12 weeks and see how much muscle I can put on, and I'm gonna reevaluate when the program is done and kind of see where I want to go from there. I'm also really focused on doing a proper warm-up and glute activation, which I can get into more on that in a future video. I also really want to work my core. That was one of the things that I kind of am kicking myself doing the Oxygen Challenge. I know so many people are like, you don't have to do ab exercises to get abs, you just need to shed body fat, but I just feel like, because my core is where I carry all my weight, and yes, I know you can't spot reduce, but I do feel like, I just feel like it's really important for me to keep my core strong, and because I do carry a lot of extra fat over there, and I have done cool sculpting, which I'm going to do a whole video review, I promise. I've been promising for a while, but I'm going to do a video review on cool sculpting. But I have extra skin in my stomach area, and I really want to try to tighten that up. I really am, for the next 12 weeks for this first phase, I want to really work on my transverse abdominals. So I'm going to be doing a lot of Pilates workouts. I have some Pilates DVDs, and I'm actually going to talk to you more about some of my favorites. Some of them I haven't tried yet though, so I want to try out some of them, then I kind of give you my list of favorites. And I also am doing like a 30-day plank challenge that I found on Pinterest. Pinterest is great if you want to do like a 30-day challenge of just about any, like 30-day squat challenge, 30-day push-up challenge, like anything. So I'm doing like a 30-day plank challenge to try to get up to doing a plank for 5 minutes, I think is the end. So I'm going to do that along with my Pilates workouts to really work my transverse abdominals for this first phase of my workout plan. From Flat to All That does add in some HIIT, which is high intensity interval training. There you go. I'm going to add in, I think, a little bit more here and there. I know I am building muscle, and I know that you don't necessarily want to do too much cardio, but I was doing a lot of cardio. More than I was probably supposed to at the end of the Oxygen Challenge, and I don't want to just like reduce it too much, because I feel like that's when my body is going to start like hanging on to the fat. So I'm going to add in a little bit more high intensity interval training. I actually been doing my Jillian Michaels kickboxing workouts. I kind of throw those in a couple times a week, and I'm also going to incorporate some walks. Some like walk, because for me, like, they're good for me mentally. They're just very low intensity cardio. I was doing a lot of running, which was really hard on my joints at the end of the Oxygen Challenge. So for me, I want to kind of just for this phase, just get out and do some walking. And I especially want to keep doing it now that it's like September, October, because I'm here in New England, and like the minute it turns winter, it's gonna get too icy probably for me to walk. So I want to get those in now. And I'm also incorporating some yoga. I love yoga with Adrienne, especially her workouts for like the back and for digestion, because they just help keep my core. My digestion is not great. So I feel like her workouts for the core really kind of help to keep everything moving, and the workouts for the back just kind of really help keep my back healthy. So I will link those videos down below. Love those. Highly, highly recommend you check out Yoga with Adrienne. And I am going to definitely incorporate one rest day. Sundays, it's the day to rest. Usually though, I keep it an active rest day, and that's when I'll do like a yoga with Adriene video, maybe go for a walk in the afternoon. Nothing too strenuous. I keep it very light, but it is a rest day where I'm not lifting or doing any kind of like intense cardio. That's kind of where I'm at. I realize this video is probably pretty long, but that's just where I am. I hope you guys will stick with me. I hope you guys will join me on this journey, and I will definitely still be incorporating some beauty videos, and I'm still totally dedicated to my channel, but I just want to be able to give you better content and keep my sanity and give you stuff that I'm passionate about and really share with you the things that are just really important to me right now, and hopefully that will inspire you to, follow your own health journey. So if you guys have any questions, comments, anything, leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, find it helpful, or you're excited about what I'm doing or anything, please give this video a big thumbs up. A while back, I was suffering from anxiety and depression, and I truly believe that getting healthy and taking care of myself saved my life. And I believe it can save yours too. So if you want to join my Starlet Squad, be sure you hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on all my social media channels. The links will all be in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.